Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. We are exploring this, I don't know, dungeon? Trying to find what happened to all of the... These noises are not friendly. What happened to all of the keepers that went down here to investigate? But also we're getting a lot of good resources, which I am thrilled by. We did fall down last time and then carefully made our way back up top so we could again start from the beginning. I don't think this is where we've already been. Yeah, but I guess this was sealed as a quarantine place, but then one of the previous captains decided to send keepers down here to reinvestigate it, and none of them returned. So we've been asked to see what we can find and return the tags of the keepers that died down here. And once again, as always, I'm over encumbered. That's how things work with me. I dropped off like a lot of the things I have excessive numbers of. We're sorted by weight. So, looking at the all category, I just need more carrying capacity. Like, what do I have that weighs some amount that I have too much of? Because, like, sure, I have 30 of these, but that's what? 3 pounds? That's not what's killing me. 42 spoiled meat? I mean, that's probably excessive, but still, that's only like 4 pounds. That'll get me going a little bit longer. I think the big problem is that I keep forgetting to actually stash the things that I have that I'm not using. Like this hammer that we picked up that I may want for later. Kind of basically just the hammer. There's also some armor pieces that I could want for later, but currently can't make use of. That I would be better to stick into my stash. I think it's probably that hammer. I'm sure that thing is heavy. Hi there. Feel free to light on fire for me. Thank you. I don't need the spoiled meat. We just dropped a bunch of that. And even more flour. I spent so long trying to get flour. And we find it in all of the graves and tombs that we visit. 11 fire arrows. Cool. I also wish that there was a light spell or torches or something where I could light things up on my own better. Is there nothing of value here? Alright. Take the bear claw. And the brain. Another bear claw. Don't need the spoiled meat. We've already covered that. I'm definitely hearing something. We can see it moving on the compass. Oh, it's you. Okay. Just checking out here. To make sure I'm not missing anything. I wonder if I can, like, light these candles. No. That's a shame. Okay, nothing in there. Similar set of just random stuff. Oh, we've got an undead on my compass. Or not. Also, that's the symbol of an animal, as opposed to those which were the undead. Huh. Oh, there's the undead in question. I did not see you. Ow. Yikes. Just popped out of nowhere. As I said, it's dark. I'm sure it's even worse because YouTube tends to make things darker for all of you. Excellent. Don't need the short bows. Just trying to keep a careful eye out to not miss any treasure. Probably should do some more cooking soon. Whenever I find a campfire. Pretty sure I don't need the fish. Pretty sure I don't need any of this, let's be real. Just gonna end up dropping all of it again as usual. I saw you moving there. And I'm encumbered. Ugh. Game. Work with me. Okay. I have ridiculous blood clots as well. I guess now what I want that the game doesn't have is that when highlighting over an item that's like one of these collectible things, I kind of wish it would tell me how many I had in my inventory already. So like hovering over it, if I could see, you already have 30 of those. It's like, okay, I don't need to grab that. Obviously, that's not a standard thing in games, so I can't be upset they don't have it. But now I'm thinking that it would be nice to have. So where's the undead we saw wandering over here? Did you go back downstairs or maybe upstairs? It's really weird to me that you're not staying put. Oh, I'm also noticing that I'm super injured. Let's eat some food. I don't need the fish or a fishing rod. I'll take the blueberries and potatoes and cabbage. But yeah, I know we've dropped a bunch of fish. So I'm not going to go grabbing into that. Man, it's dark. Oh. Okay, I don't need the spoiled meat or monster blood. We're fine. Okay, can't really push past here. I'm also wondering if there's going to be any, like, books or anything that tell me more lore about what's going on out here. Oh, I saw you. I missed you. Yeah, the keepers seem to be weaker. I think that's what I didn't realize early on. So I just noticed some people we were defeating with ease. I was like, what makes them so much easier? Am I getting, like, critical hits or something? No, they're just... The keepers are, for whatever reason, way easier. Another medium. Perfect. And I'm encumbered. Ugh. I do this to myself. In every game. Ooh, I see you down there. Because I don't think it's food that I have too much of, which is why I'm still picking up all the food I find. Because most of that I'm not excessive on. I guess I probably don't need 22 wolfsbane. No, it's... milkweed. I have 62 of you. Alright, let's tone that down a bit. Do you weigh nothing? No, I'm still encumbered. I don't know what milkweed gets used for, but apparently it's common, so I don't need to hold on to that much of it. And that's kind of the thought, is anything that I have ridiculous quantities of means it's common enough I don't need to hold on to ridiculous quantities. Yeah, something like that. That'll keep me going a tiny bit longer until I grab 1 or 2 more items. Okay. You are not an undead. You're just a body. Ooh, we've got a weird slime somewhere. Okay. Nothing over here. Oh, and we can't cross here. Alright. Let's head down to this end and start exploring from here. Oh, hi, weird slime. Oh, through the grating. I don't think that's fair. Please die. Oh, out of magic. There you go. Hard lock. Man, it feels like it turns at least a little bit everywhere. Which maybe that is the case. Unlike Skyrim where things don't move at all, unless you're in the right location, I see it moving a little and I'm like, oh, that must mean I'm in the right location. And it's not. Ooh, another origin potion. Those are used for respecking if I feel like doing it. Which so far I haven't. But it's good to have on hand in case I choose to. We'll take the sharpening stone and the feathers, because those aren't as common. Don't need... I think I don't have many crabs. Maybe I did. Part of me thinks I did throw away some crabs already. Don't need the sage. I don't know about peppermint. Might need some of that. There we go. Spoiled meat, more spoiled meat. You are a body, not a monster. Anything of interest here? No. Alright, I think that's this whole floor done. Now we are on the bottom floor, which we also already kind of explored. But I think it was more of a run to a stair and try and survive, and not a thorough exploring. Man, it's dark. I don't fully remember. Maybe I did thoroughly explore this place, but I don't think so. Gross. Oh. Hi there, weird slime. You don't mind if I just chuck fire you from a distance. There you go. So we've got a trail that heads farther that way. We definitely didn't explore there. Nothing there. Oh, I was wondering what these white things were. Those are skulls. Gross. Okay, nothing of value over there. I'll take the raspberries. Like, intellectually, I know I shouldn't be grabbing any food from a place like this, but I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm sure there's no actual in-game stats for food you grabbed was from a plague place. I can hardly even see this weird slime I'm attacking. Hello? Why did things suddenly get really dark? Is that from it hitting me? I didn't think it had hit me. Oh, I grabbed the monster blood that I didn't need. Oh well. I'm still not that hurt. So I'm not gonna eat food yet. Alright, we've got some light now. Take the venison. That sack's empty. Don't need the fish. Ooh, garlic. Moonshine. Probably don't need the drinks either at this point, since they seem to all just be used interchangeably, and I've got lots. Yeah, there is something still over there, but it's down that hallway. But showing up as an animal. I say I don't need the drinks and I grab them anyway. I don't need any of the villager clothing. I'm gonna leave the wine. Yeah, we already killed you. So this is where we were before. Alright, I think we've fully explored this bottom floor now. Except we haven't really wandered... Oh, this is deep enough we can swim in it. That is nasty. So theoretically there could be stuff hiding in here. I'm gonna assume not, and that everything's fine. Yeah, so this was a cell, but it's been opened up in the back. Gross. What are you? Oh dear. Got stuck on the body. Ate some food. Just stay at a distance and throw fire. Oh. Okay. Yikes. Well, that's gonna get rid of my ability to run and hide. I'm not taking too much damage, thankfully. Do not get grabbed by its tongue. I'm sure that would turn out poorly for me. Where are you? Oh. Wait. Are you running away? Oh, the game must have something built in where you can't drag enemies far from their starting point. Probably so people can't abuse fighting them. But it does make it easier for you to just wander away. Croque-maw. Let's take some weird meat. That sounds tasty. Croque-maw skin and croque-maw horn. And that did count as completing the quest, or at least getting farther in the quest. Ring of protection. Another hard lock. Spinebreaker and Ancient Knight's Breastplate. Yes to both. Although we're going to be super slow getting out of here now. Let's check this out. We go to our bag, recent acquires. So, yeah, the Ring of Protection we already had one of. Consumption leads to suffering. Lose 7 health. Awesome. Poison inflicts 2% of the max health as damage every second. So Spinebreaker +1. We need more endurance, which we've thought about building up. It's probably a two-hander, though. Yes. It says so at the bottom. Ignores enemy blocks. That's cool. So it's just a heavy-hitting, two-handed weapon. And then the Ancient Knight's Breastplate also needs more endurance. Worth 1,000 gold. Increases max stamina by 10. Really good armor. And yeah, we're crazy overweight now, so... The best I could do at this point would be to drop a bunch of heavy stuff. Since it's stuff I want to keep, I'd have to drop it, go back to my stash, drop off a few of the heavy things I have, then come back to grab the more heavy things. I don't know that I want to go through all of that effort. I think I'm just going to slowly crawl out of here and just be miserable. It's not that far. Once we get to the stairs, we just loop around a few times and we're up to the top. And then I don't think it's that far to get back to the start. I wish I could dash. Like, that's the thing that I did all the time in Skyrim when I'd be over encumbered. Is I'd use the the Wood dash, I think it was, that allows you to just launch forward. And so even when I was encumbered and couldn't walk fast, I would use that to just dash forward quickly to make trips be slightly shorter. I did loot you, right? Whatever you are? Yeah. You're a weird slime that's covered in ice for some reason. I'm sure this is a riveting video for you guys. I apologize. The nature of wanting to keep too much loot. Because some of it, like the wood, I definitely don't want to drop because we're trying to collect as much of that as we can. Which way? Right, there's no internal map. I'm gonna guess this way, but I don't remember because it's been a few days since I played the entry of getting into this dungeon. Yes, I think I guessed correctly. Is this the door? I think so. Ale. Could grab it. We don't need it. So our stash is, I think, up near like the doctor and the quartermaster. Although I could do some quick cooking, but that's not going to actually reduce my weight enough to matter. I could set a bonfire. That would arguably give me... Well, I could go for endurance, and it would give me a bit more
It's a pleasure to see you.
carrying capacity, but I think the plan was to keep going up spirituality so that I could eventually use that other weapon of mine to block an attack to gain mana back. Okay. My stash should be around somewhere. Over this way. I can just see it on the compass, even though I can't see it. There you are. Because it's like they're cool equipment that I want to potentially use later. Or I might find a use for later. They're just way too heavy at the moment. Yeah, like 41 fire arrows. And I guess if I have ridiculous fire and ice arrows, I probably don't even need all the wooden arrows. I could just sell those. And then armor-wise, let's just get rid of all the things I'm not wearing. Yeah, something like that. There we go. We've got a little bit more capacity.
You need something.
Hello there. Your tunnels are safe now.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
I mean, they're in rough shape, but at least the monsters are gone. Yeah, they seemed pretty stable. If you had a use for them, add light.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's being dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Goban's friends? Did you find any trace of them?
I did, I found their tags.
Give those to Goban, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
Okay. Gaban, I think, was down at the village. Now, he gave me a new axe, it looked like. Trial of Death. It's another two-handed weapon. Killing enemies provides a stackable 20% damage increase for 10 seconds. Cool. But again, not something I'm probably going to use at the moment. And yes, I could sell this for gold. All these weapons I'm not using. And there's something to be said for that. But I haven't really found a good need for a lot of gold. Like, I could buy the house in town, maybe. That's about it. Let's see about chopping wood. Just because we need to get 50 again. Excellent. Got that taken care of. How close are we on the required 50 wood? 22. Not close at all. Perfect. Alright, well, let's go down, cook some food, because we have lots of ingredients. Though we've got tons of ingredients we don't have a use for yet. But let's craft what we can. got our cooking up, for whatever that's worth. And now Gabon was down in the village. So let's go to the village. And it's you, right? Yeah. I've been down in those tunnels. I brought back the tags of your companions.
You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn. Didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now. Or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that.
Are you gonna make me provide the beer? Maybe you'd rather go fishing instead of drinking to honor their memory. You told me you were drinking because you felt guilty. Or you go ahead, I'll pass. Yeah, I think you've been drinking too much. If you were drinking because of the guilt, then I think now that the guilt has passed, you should do something else. Let's go fishing instead, to honor their memory.
Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy.
Alright. Well, you told me you were drinking because you felt guilty.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count. But maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a bottle the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me. This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. Took guts to go down there, and you brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
Excellent. Well, I hope you're happy.
Feels like a weight's been lifted. Well, my brothers are finally at peace, and so am I.
Okay. So that's another quest down. Let's see. I guess we can look at the map. Probably easier to find quests. Repairing the village, we can't do that anytime soon. Taking on Fingerless Calm. We could give another shot to. We are a lot stronger than we were when we last faced him. And if I'm going here, I'm probably going to fight some of the others, so I might as well start with just him. Here's an idea. But let's level up. Wouldn't actually surprise me if we now have the ability to level up twice. Nope, just once. So yeah, we're thinking spirituality, I think. I guess I should confirm that, actually. Because it was based on equipment that I was hoping to use. Yes, 6 spirituality. I'd feel silly if I messed that up. Granted, leveling up spirituality is not going to be bad because it's been really helping us out. So let's confirm that. And then finish maxing out that perk. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. So those are the skills I was wanting. So now, if we use this, it does a tiny bit more damage. It has its own block. I don't know what that even means. I guess I can find out. Because, like, right now I've got it with my shield. But yeah, in theory, if I block with it... Ooh, you can even see the magical effect. Like on the edges of the screen when I use it. That's cool. But yeah, if I block with it, then... Well, I guess... 100% of the magical damage blocked is mana. So only for magical damage. But then when we attack with it, we get mana back based on the damage dealt. Either way, It's doing more damage than our mace, and it gives us... Or more damage than our mace, but gives us mana back. Oh, do not attack. Okay. Sort of losing track of what I'm doing. But yeah, let's head over here to Fingerless Culm and give him another shot now that we've leveled up. But I think we will do that... Ow. Can you die? Thank you. I don't know why it was so hard to hit you. I don't need either of those. Yes, I think we will save that for the next episode. So, for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.